Today, our focus is going to be on advanced searches for our research. And we are going to be using specifically what are called Boolean search terms. Let me type this out for you so you can see what that's how it's spelled out, Boolean. Now, these search terms help to expand or to limit your searches. And they can help a search where you're getting thousands upon thousands of hits to narrow it down to something much more manageable. Or when you're only getting two, three, four, not enough, to help you expand so you can get more items to work with your research. Now, to use the Boolean search terms, you have the regular search bar here. This is a basic search bar. We're going to be using advanced searches. So right here, clicks, and in almost every advanced search, you will get some boxes that look like this. Now, we are going to use our food desert search. So we're typing in food. We're going to keep it a keyword search. But over here, when it goes to the next line, we are going to choose either and or not. Now, and I know it sounds like something should be expanding your search, but and is actually a limiter because now instead of just searching for food and the words desert, it is going to search for items that have only food and only desert listed as the keyword. So it will have to have both of those. So you can see how that would limit things down. So this is going to search for articles that have both food and desert. And let's see what happens. Okay. Here in opposing viewpoints, we get 2 viewpoints, 5 reference articles. You can see across here, 43 academic journals. This is a pretty manageable number. It might be too small, but that depends on what you're searching for, right? Okay. So, and limits your search. This is not like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich where it's peanut butter and jelly because that expands things. This is a sandwich that we are looking for one listed as having both peanut butter and jelly in it. So if we were looking for recipes, that would limit us. Now, advanced search again. Let's try the next one. Type in food again. And here we are going to use or. Now, or is a big expander, which again doesn't sound logical, but when you think it out, it actually does. Because now it is going to be searching for articles that have food or the word desert listed. Instead of having, it must have both of them, like and, it can have either one of them. So let's hit search and see what happens. Oh, that's much bigger. So viewpoints, 1,183 magazines. Obviously, this would not work for our research this time. But if we were trying to expand our search, this would be a really good way to go. And I've used that many times. Let's try this one more time. Let's see what happens if we use not. So we'll type in food. There's desert. We'll hit search. Okay. Now, what happens with the not is this time we had food and we are telling it to not include any words that have desert in them. So you can see that the number is much smaller. And we come down here though, you can see when we look at these different articles, different books, things that are available, none of them are talking about food deserts. Whereas in the previous searches, I'll show you that really fast, food and desert, you would definitely see articles that have both. In-depth briefing, America's food deserts. Come down here. What will make the food desert bloom? Okay, so these had to have both of them. And food or desert will have either food or desert listed. So here we start seeing strange things like desert tortoise. Those really won't work for us. We do see things about food, but the Mojave Desert, yeah. So you can see that or would not be appropriate for this one. But if we were specifically looking for just food articles, we didn't want food deserts brought in at all, we would use the not term. Now, there are some other fun things you can do. We call it phrase searching. And you can just do phrase searching in pretty much any basic search. I use it in Google all the time. So let's say we are looking for food desert as a phrase. It's pretty similar to the and search, right? Hit enter, and there. You can see it's actually a few less than when we did food and desert, but that's a nice limiter right there, and it's super easy one to remember. You just use quotation marks around it. Okay? So there we go. That should give you a good help and step forward on your specific searches. Remember, these are called Boolean search terms. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.